You can't run away from yourself. Bob Marley. How many times have you tried to save someone who was drowning in their own lies? There are people you want to help because your heart is pure. But sometimes it's not love. It's your need to be useful. And in this need, you forget yourself. The truth? Some don't want to be saved. They just want you to go down with them. There are people who shout loudly, but never to save themselves. They want to be heard, not changed. These are the fake drowned. Those who reach out, not to pull you out of the water, but to drag you in with them. You offer them your shoulder. They rest there without ever learning to walk. And you, with your heart too big, believe your love can heal them. But love doesn't save those who refuse to breathe. They drink the poison of their habits and call it life. You see them, these souls repeating the same mistakes, accusing life of being unfair. They call you brother, sister, savior, until the day you say no. That day, you become the villain in their story. Because some don't like the truth, they like dependence. Bob said that true wealth is peace of mind, and the fake drownings trade it for a little attention. They want witnesses, not healers. And if you stay too long with them, their tears become your ocean. And you end up forgetting that you too know how to swim. Some people feel the rain. Others just get wet. Bob Marley. There are people who applaud you when you walk, but pray that you fall when you run. These are the silent saboteurs. They don't hit you in the face. They gently suffocate you with their smiles. They listen to you talk about your dreams, but in their minds, they're already burying them. When you're struggling, they feel important next to you. When you start to rise, their smiles tremble. That's the nature of envy. It's not spoken, it's felt. Bob said, they don't want to see you rise. They just want you to stay down with them. You don't recognize these people right away. They help you, but with conditions. They congratulate you, but their eyes say otherwise. In the street, in offices, even in your family, there's always someone who wants what's best for you, but not too much. Look at that colleague who laughs at your ambitions, that relative who downplays your victories, that person who tells you, I'm happy for you, but looks away when the spotlight shines on you. The silent saboteur is the one who cries at your funeral, but would have laughed if you had failed alive. Bob understood this. Everyone feels the rain, but few understand where the storm is coming from. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Bob Marley. Some people don't sleep because they are tired. They sleep because they are fleeing from consciousness. These are the voluntary sleepers, those who prefer the mist to the sun. They see the world burning, but still find the courage to say, that's the way it is. No, brother, it's not like that. It's become like this, because we've let sleep replace thought. These people don't live, they repeat. Even their pain is recycled, like endless refrains. Bob said that the real revolution begins in the mind, not in the streets. And it's true. A man can break iron chains, but remain a slave to his habits. Look around you. How many live in routine, believing that survival is a form of freedom? They scroll through screens, fall asleep to the music of the world, and wake up soulless. In their eyes, there's no longer a flame, just an extinguished light waiting to be relit for them. But no one can do that, because those who love their sleep hate waking up. And Marley didn't sing to lull the masses to sleep. He sang to awaken consciences. Freedom isn't received, it's seized, one thought at a time. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. Bob Marley. Bob Marley wasn't a singer. He was a prophet disguised as a poet. His microphone wasn't a weapon, but a prayer. He sang with the pain of a people and the faith of a man who saw the light amidst the chaos. He spoke of love, but of a conscious love, the kind that lifts you up without chaining you. In his eyes, there was the fire of battle and the tenderness of a sage. He knew that every wounded soul seeks peace, but few are willing to pay the price to find it. He said, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. And yet, behind those simple words, he carried the weariness of one who loves too much a world that doesn't listen. Bob was the bridge between the spiritual and the real. He saw suffering as a school, music as a temple, and truth as a gentle weapon. He never sought perfection, just authenticity. Even when his body broke, his message remained whole. Don't let the evil of the world kill your light. In Babylon, he walked barefoot, but his soul touched the heavens. He didn't need riches. He had peace, and that's what made him immortal. Love is my religion. Bob Marley. Pure love attracts wounded souls, but also shadows. And sometimes, it's hard to know who's who. There are people who come to you with smiles, but who slowly, silently drain you. The 6 dangerous ones, you've surely already encountered them. The first refuses to heal because they prefer your attention to their own healing. The second sabotages your silence because your calm reminds them of their emptiness. The third manipulates pity. They cry, not because they're suffering, but because it works. The fourth laughs at your progress because every step you take reminds them of the ones they never dared to take. The fifth takes everything and gives nothing, believing your heart is an endless fountain. And the sixth, the most toxic, loves you for your energy, not your soul. They feed off your light like a sun thief. Bob Marley understood this. The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. But in a world where many love without conscience, your integrity becomes a burden. To love too much is sometimes to die slowly. You think you're reaching out to love, but you're clasping the palm of emptiness. And that's when you understand, not all storms come from the sky. Some have a face. Don't let them fool you, or even try to school you. Bob Marley. There comes a time when your heart grows weary, not of loving, but of mending. Weary of always being the light in the darkness of others. It is the weight of light, invisible to those who bask in your radiance, unbearable for the one who carries it. To love is noble, but to lose oneself in love is to betray oneself gently. Bob Marley knew that peace doesn't come from the world, but from the way you look at it. The day you stop racing is the day you win the race. This isn't running away. It's choosing peace over the war of energies. True courage is no longer losing yourself in what you can't save. Look around you. People crave the warmth of the sun, but flee when the burn comes. Yet, it is in the burn that the soul learns. Life doesn't ask you to extinguish your fire, only to learn to whom you give its flames. Because everyone deserves your respect, but not everyone deserves your energy. And in the end, when you understand this, you stop trying to save the world. You learn to protect your soul. And it is there, precisely there, that you become free.